June 6, 1989. The familiar bell chimes as you step into B-Side Video Rentals. You walk around the store and decide that today you'll let the box do the talking. And you find artwork that blows your balls off. A creepy house, bloody sheet music, a couple with their hair blowing in the wind. A stringy-haired skeleton with one eyeball playing a violin with a blood-soaked bow. E con Donald Pleasence, un film de Luigi Cozzi. It must be Paganini Horror. Welcome to B-Side Video Rentals. I'm Jeremy Briggs.
And I'm Jenny Wenger.
Jenny, we're back.
We're back.
What?
I have been dying to talk about this with you.
Oh.
Dying. So I had the most traumatic 4th of July weekend of my life.
Oh no.
So I wake up, my face is completely swollen out of control. I was scheduled for a root canal on Wednesday. The infection got really bad. I went in and they had to do an emergency tooth extraction on that Monday.
Yeah.
And then I call you traumatized. This happened to me. And you said same. And I'm like, bitch, you can't do that about something so weird and random. And you same thing.
Same thing. Opposite side of the face. Both bottom teeth.
Yeah.
I think the same tooth, just opposite side.
The same tooth, just opposite side. Yeah. I was just like, we're mirrors. I was just like, this is the weirdest simulation.
Weird.
It's so weird. What are the fucking chances of that happening?
It's so bizarre. It's so bizarre. I had to talk to people for 3 days. I'm like, you will not believe what happened.
Me too. And they were like, what are the chances of that? I said, well, let me tell you something. My dentist, my orthodontist told me 10% of people this ever happens to, and it happened to us on the same day. So weird.
Yeah, my Sunday night, all the way through the morning, I was just I didn't get any sleep. I was just in pain. I woke my wife up because I was punching my face because it hurt so bad. It felt better to punch my face. So I woke her up. I'm like, sorry.
She really hates in there through thick and thin, man.
Yeah, and then I'm just I just had to move to the couch, and then she comes out an hour later and is just on the phone the entire time. And she's like, okay, you're scheduled. I'm like, yeah. For what?
Little did you know.
Yeah. Because she knows it doesn't matter how much pain I'm in.
You're not going to do it.
I'm not going to do it.
See, and for me, I was on the phone with my sister who works in neurology, and she goes, Jenny, people die from that. And I go, what? And she goes, it's in your head. And the infection can go to your brain. I was like, oh, fuck. Okay, I'll go to the ER.
She say, it's in your head.
In your head. But we're so lucky that it's a bottom tooth because I did see one person who was a pro wrestler and his was his front tooth. And he was talking on his videos. And I was like, ooh, that would be way worse.
That would kind of hide the fact that,
yeah,
we're lacking.
Yeah, but Casper said, you always do those hillbilly characters. Maybe you should do a reel right now. And I'm like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I don't want to expose that. I'm talking like this now, just so people don't notice it.
Anytime a waitress or a server comes and stands over me, I'm like, oh, no, I talk like this. I'm like this now.
My tongue is completely covering my teeth, and you can't see anything.
Yeah, don't look down at me. I'm going to stand up to order. Okay.
My goodness. Well, that was our break.
That was our break. Welcome back. And we come back with a fucking boom. Paganini
Boom.
Horror.
Heck yeah. Before we get into the film, do you want to get into some news?
Oh, I have just been dying to do
You've
that.
been dying to get into the news? Tuesday, June 6th, 1989. And these are your not-so-current events.
Oliver L. North's secretary, who testified at his trial involving the Iran-Contra affair. Thank you, Jeremy. You're giving me special words. Iran-Contra affair has told federal investigators that she used cocaine from 1985 to 1987. But she insists they used each other.
They used each other. Also, I love how you said investigators.
Investigators.
Them all them investigators out there.
In Florida, you got to really hit that gator.
Yeah, hit the gate. If it's in the word, you got to enunciate it.
Hit it. Thousands of people protested the Seabrook Atomic Power Plant last weekend due to disputes over whether spinach or kale are the true power plant.
Right?
They are, but too much spinach gathers in your feet and turns into crystals. I learned that the hard way.
Excuse me?
It does. I was like, why is my feet crunchy? And they're like, spinach.
You got them foot crystals.
Yep.
President Bush announced tonight that he would appoint a President's Education Policy Advisory Committee to help him carry out a national crusade for excellence in education. Because as history tells us, nothing bad happens in a crusade. The children are going to die. The U.S. Postal Service is under fire for a new Bastille Day stamp that's accused of Puritanism. The engraving shows a woman whose gown has slipped low, exposing a breast, but lacking a nipple. Finally putting a name on my particular fetish.
Yeah, we started with Barbies. So.
Yeah, what am I gonna say? I love a no nipple titty.
Yeah, that's the first one I rubbed. I'm like, nobody's looking. And everything got better after I started rubbing that. Nancy Reagan said today that her memoirs would deal with the main controversies of her 8 years in the White House. When asked to go into more detail, she just said no.
Just said no. The drug thing, right?
Yeah.
You get it?
Can you tell that I said yes?
Yeah.
A distributor has agreed to discontinue sales of Chili Bang Bang, a juice that comes in a pistol-shaped package from which children drink, by putting the barrel in their mouth, saying, "We're doing it because we've had many complaints."
Yeah.
That's their loss, because guess what? We just added to our merch list.
Whoa! Chili Bang Bang! A troop of 35 New York City firefighters will perform the musical Guys and Dolls at the John Jay College of Criminal Justice. However, they've changed the name to Guys and CPR Mannequins. Instead of dolls. These are firefighters. I want to explain every joke for you.
I really like that.
A New York state law that prohibited inmates from entering into marriage while serving life sentences has been struck down as arbitrary and irrational by a federal judge. The judge then kissed her groom and ran off to the conjugal trailer to share a Snickers and a bone.
Oh, hell yeah. The beaches at Hampstead Harbor on Long Island's North Shore were closed this weekend after a pump station in Roslyn malfunctioned, sending thousands of gallons of raw sewage spewing into the parking lot and cascading into the water. Florida representatives weighed in by calling them weak little pussies.
Yeah, you can't swim in poop.
Yeah.
Pussies!
Come on. It's a very immune system.
Close a beach.
A hospital nurse has been charged with stealing narcotic painkillers meant for the patients and then injecting in an effective saline solution. And that's how Genevieve ended up being our editor.
Hey!
We're so happy to have her.
We're so happy to have her. She hasn't stolen anything from us, at least not to my...
She works remote.
Yeah, exactly. For a reason. She's got an ankle brace. Alan Seed Jr., the leader of the anti-litter group, has passed away at the age of 87. Out of respect, cats have begun defecating on floors. Are you anti-litter? France is banning imports of ivory to help save African elephants. However, they seem to have overlooked the classic French staple elephant meat baguettes.
I don't know why that makes me so sick.
And that's the reason why I sent this to you 5 minutes ago. So you wouldn't be like, can we not do the elephant meat baguette joke? And those were your not so current events.
You know, my neighbor, when I first moved to Florida, they were like, oh, let's have you over and get to know you over some snacks and stuff. And I said, oh, well, I'm vegan, so you don't have to do snacks for me. And they said, oh, well, we'll try to figure out something for a vegan. They did a charcuterie board. It was half meat and cheese. So they had like some nuts and grapes for me. I was like, oh, okay, I'll just focus on this side. And then told me stories about going on safaris.
And
like
that's the first time I shot a giraffe in the neck. Ah!
Yeah. And I'm just sitting there, I'm looking at it, they're like, oh, okay. Why did you bring me over here to tell me this? I think people just don't even think about that. I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt.
You ever hunt orangutans?
Yeah.
Let me tell you a story.
Do you know about vegan life? Anyways.
So you mentioned it earlier, we watched a little film called Paganini Horror.
Wow, I loved it.
Yeah.
Do you know, I always love the blood bond movies.
The blood bond?
Oh. Yeah, where you have to like, you're bonded to something because you sold your soul or yes. I love that shit.
And for those who don't know about Paganini, a little history lesson. He was accused of selling his soul to the devil because he was good at the violin. And he, let me see if I have all this information here. Yeah, they speculate he had Marfan syndrome, which is a genetic disorder that affects connective tissue. So he was really, really tall and long fingers and kind
like
of looked,
Gumby.
Yeah, it looked a little unique. He didn't like to use sheet music, so he would dance around the stage and memorize things, which was very unusual.
Wow.
And so people were like, nope, he's the devil.
Yeah.
and apparently he really enjoyed the mythology being built around him. So he's like, okay.
Yeah, I would love that.
Yeah, I totally signed the deal.
You think I'm so awesome that I'm working with the devil?
Sure. I look unique, therefore I must be touched by Satan.
Yeah, we all know how history treats people like that. And
at
least they let him live.
Yeah. Good point.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have. This film is directed by Luigi Cozzi, and he did special effects for Dario Argento's Phenomenon. He directed Star Crash, Contamination, and the most fascinating one he did, to me at least, is in the 70s, in the mid to late 70s, he wanted to bring Godzilla to Italian theaters because it never played in the theaters. So the only things he could get the rights to is the American version called King of Monsters. So it's a recut. It's all got American actors spliced in. And then he decided he's going to do a recut of that movie and colorize it. And he put in like different films. He would like cut up other movies and put them into Godzilla.
And I hope he used some of his lines, because his lines, these one-liners are incredible.
But that version of the film is often called Cozzilla, as in his last name, Cozzi, yeah. Cozzilla, which is funny to me. But yeah, before we actually break down this movie, let's do some reviews. Jeremy reads reviews. All right, so I got all of these from Letterboxd. These are all Letterboxd reviews. And here's the first one. A stumbling exercise in running on fumes, the Italian horror industry. Despite rocking some truly metal poster art, the actual film half-heartedly saunters through the motions with little effort placed into, well, much of anything, really. The kills are lame, the monsters look like a homemade Halloween costume, and even the original musics were lazily disguised knockoffs of pre-existing 80s prog rock songs, namely Shot Through the Heart by Bon Jovi and ELO's Twilight. I'd totally hang that poster on my wall, though.
Oh
First
my
of all, I have a bone to pick with that because the name of the song he's thinking of is You've Got Love. You Give Love a Bad Name, not Shot Through the Heart.
No.
Okay.
No.
And also, did you call Bon Jovi prog rock?
That's her
1-star rating.
How crazy.
Here's the next one. The Italians do it best. And by it, I mean produce a very, very bad horror movie. 0.5 star. This movie is awesome. Forget the low scores. Forget the Italian horror nonsense descriptors. This is Italian horror nonsense at its finest vintage. Yes, it's more than a bit silly, but it's the perfect camp film. Camp is achieved when people make something not good with full sincerity. This is a gem. 4 stars. And finally, the late 80s Euro horror trash I never knew I needed. 4 stars.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
It's just funny to see the spectrum of how we enjoy films.
Yeah, honestly, like, and that's been the whole thing. Like, to me, like one of the most important filmmakers of all time is Dario Argento. But I talk to people and they're like, "Oh, I've never seen anything," and I'm like, "What? How can you like horror movies and you've never seen anything?"
Phenomena is probably my favorite of his. I love really that film.
Yeah.
Anyways, those are that. We can just go ahead and get right into it. What do you think?
Yeah, let's get it.
Get it.
Get it.
So we open on some nice little wide shots, maybe on water first, but then get some wide shots of Italy.
I'm so excited because this opening, like
this spoke to you.
Yes, I loved it.
It's just this little girl, and she's got this bonnet. walking around holding a violin case, walking through the streets, and then goes and takes a gondola ride.
And I could already tell she was like going to do some evil bitch shit. You can just tell.
This little bonnet-headed girly is...
Yeah, I was like, this girl's going to be an evil little bitch. Somebody's about to pay.
She goes home, practices violin while mommy takes a bath.
Yeah.
And she like pours rose water or something in.
Yeah, she's having the full fantasy. It's mommy's spa day.
Yes, totally. And the little girl's got this really ugly doll, which I guess is Paganini because they have ugly Paganini dolls.
Yeah.
In this time, in this world.
Yeah.
And the mom says, "You're going to be a famous violinist just like your father."
But she was being a little fucking critical of her when
the mom,
the mom, she's being fucking like, "Do you think you practiced enough or whatever?" Like she was like,
"Okay, you're fine. You're allowed to play now."
Yeah, exactly. Like you have to put in your work, okay? And I'm like, "Ooh, look at this bitch. You do not want. You're in a tub, bitch."
Did you just justify murder? Which is funny because she takes a little doll and is dipping the doll's hair in mommy's bath water, and I'm like, that's first of all, that's probably real dirty.
Yeah, that's an old ass doll.
And then she decides to blow dry its hair over the bath, and mommy doesn't think anything of it.
No, she's busy. She's on a few Xannies.
Mommy's on the Zanny.
Yeah.
And the inevitable happens.
Oh yeah, she fries mommy.
Mommy fries.
And the electrocution is so good.
I love 80s electrocution.
Yeah.
It's just the blue
like a neon sign in front of them.
Yes, and then we kick into the film. This is, where we get the first taste of we're following a band.
Yeah, the recording
And they're
studio.
singing a song called Stay the Night. And this is the one that everyone keeps mentioning, the Bon Jovi song.
And I liked it.
I liked it a lot.
I was like, I love this song.
There were so many people on the letterbox that were just like, the music sucks. And I'm like, what?
What were you listening to?
I love going onto those things after I watch it because I'm like, man, I loved this. And then all of the hate, I'm like,
Yeah.
Do I live in a different world? Maybe.
Yeah, that's literally, I was sitting here like, I feel like I have good taste. Like, I feel like I love things that fucking rock.
Yeah.
Now, like, these women are shredding.
Shred. I loved it. I'll mention something later during the that scene right after the song. But yeah, the whole thing and the drummer, the guy. So it's three girls. One, the lead singer, the bass player, and the guitar player, and then there's a guy on drums. Just
Yeah. And I was like, you should be that stoked and energetic with these babes.
Yeah, right? First
Look,
of all,
you're in this band.
the guitar player and the bass player are, dare I say, smoking
hot. Smoking hot. And so fashionable.
And then we get these cutaways, and there we see Lavinia, who is their producer. She's sitting there talking to the sound mixer, and she's just hating it.
Yeah.
What the hell is this music? I hate it.
And her problem isn't that the camera guy just keeps zooming in on everybody's crotch and butthole.
No, that's not the problem.
That's fine. That's what we want.
Yeah.
Like,
Can we get 4 more shots of that? Is what I kept asking.
Yeah. Can we get a tighter lens?
Yeah.
Like.
I need to see the seams.
Yeah.
So then she just stops them and is like, I've heard enough. Get in here. And this is when she brings Kate in. Kate is the lead singer.
Yeah, the least hot one. And I feel bad for her because it's like, it's not that she's ugly. It's just like, you're here for your voice.
Right.
These two are here.
And what we will learn, her acting chops, her acting prowess.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
and how she knows how to deliver a line that is just
wild.
Atrocious.
Yeah, a wild line.
She will commit to that terrible line no matter what.
And like I always say, like you can tell a lot of people are uncomfortable with a line by watching their eyebrows.
Oh, okay.
And her eyebrows did not give it away. She held her eyebrows. Because sometimes when I'm saying a really weird line, I like do a lot of eyebrow stuff.
You're trying to really present that work. Sell this shit.
I'm fighting saying it. She's so stoic in her delivery of these.
And Kate, she runs in, she's like, I know what the problem. I know it's the violin, but the violin is important to the sound. I want to point out there is no violin in this song.
No.
But None. They do have a violin on set. Like in the back, it's just placed there. But
she's like, we should do that.
If there was violin, the volume was all the way down.
All the way down. Yeah. So now we're at a port after this.
But before we do that she's like yelling at her, and then we get this like kind of zoom in shot on the drummer. The drummer has an idea.
He's got a plan.
He's got a plan. Brewing.
Yeah.
In that sexy noggin of his.
He takes us to the port where there are barges and other ships.
And who do we meet there? None other than Donald Pleasence.
Yeah.
It's always pleasant to see Donald Pleasence.
Yeah, he's kind of like shut up. He's kind of like Satan's henchman.
Well, we don't know that yet until he tells us the combination of the briefcase, at least.
Oh, yeah.
He's super secretive. He's got this briefcase, and our drummer, who Daniel. He gives him all this money, and he gives him the briefcase, and he's trying to open it.
And I've never understood why people do this in duffel bags.
What, hold it?
like money in duffel
a
bags.
train.
Like they're like cloth. Like, why wouldn't you get like something more durable to hold a bunch of money in?
Carry a gun safe with you.
Shut up, bitch.
So he's telling Daniel how to open the briefcase, and he goes, "The combination is 6, 6, 6."
Yeah, he's so good.
And I'm
That's
like,
a good
crap,
delivery.
I need to change all of my passwords.
Yeah.
Oh boy. And
Yeah.
then so that cuts away, and Donald Pleasence's character is just like as he walks off with the thing.
Yeah,
And then we immediately cut into him playing the piano like a wizard.
Wax sealed sheet music.
Oh yes, it's wax sealed. He has to break it open.
Yeah.
It's original parchment.
Like, he's like totally coming for this arrangement. I love it. I was like, he plays with all these hot girls, and what does it for him
is breaking
a
the wax seal on parchment with sheet music.
Yeah. So he plays it for the girls, and they're just like, fuck yeah.
Oh, they're so like, Lavinia's like, okay, we can definitely make something into this. And I love all of the exposition on this whole scene here. We can turn this into whatever, a piece for Kate. Yes, we can. Wait, oh, you said it's Paganini, so we can't use it because everybody knows Paganini. Hold on, wait.
This has never been used.
This has never been used. Why has it never been used? Why?
Yeah.
Because they used it for satanic rituals. But we're going to use it.
Yeah. And they discuss Michael Jackson's Thriller.
They do.
Yeah. We'll hire Mark Singer, the director, the king of horror.
The king of horror. This is the best exposition. We can shoot our video clip here. And this is they always call a music video a video clip, which is delightful.
There's some things
like
that I think it's a different translation. Like, this is in Italian, they say it different, and then they just translated it, and it did not work.
So they're kind of bouncing ideas back and forth, and they're like, yes, I know where we could do it. We could do it in this old house where all famous composers used to live in the 18th century. Yes, I know the person who owns that house. What?
What? She's a reasonable woman.
I think. She says she's a reasonable woman, I think.
Like, what a weird way to describe somebody.
But like, I've got this brilliant idea. We could shoot it at this place, this random place with all this history. No way. I know that person.
Yeah. What are the chances?
Whoa. What are the chances that our teeth fell out at the same time?
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, I've been hitting the lottery lately.
Yeah. Then we cut into what seems like a dream sequence. We're not really sure. It takes us a beat.
It's a lot of blue.
Kate sleeping with like 30 candles around her.
Yeah.
Like, you don't go to sleep with candles lit, girl. Don't leave unattended candles.
Yeah, and she's in a bridal dress too. Like, she looks like she's getting married.
And she has to go like, oh, who put me in this dress? What?
Yeah, and another one of the many curtain rooms we see throughout.
Yes, the set design is just this house with thousands of bed sheets just draped everywhere.
Oh, we need to design this set. Oh, here, let's just throw the curtains again.
I have experience. It was like the sound person was like, "Oh, I know how to do that."
Yeah,
I don't need to hire somebody else. Just pay me what you owe me, and then half of that.
Yeah, I can reach to throw the curtain. Yeah, and then there's a shadow violinist.
Yes, hearing things, and so she's wandering the house. The mysterious music. Is it Paganini?
Kate, come to me.
And this goes on for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's a long sequence. The script was probably like 80 pages, and they're like, well, we gotta like
Well, we got to stretch this one out.
we've all been
we got,
there.
we got to stretch this out like our set design budget.
Yeah. You do what you gotta do.
You do what you got to do. And so she heads into a room that's completely empty, except for another 50 candles that are unattended. Come on. That gave me anxiety.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like, this is a mess. Because
Guys,
back then, when they
all these
filmed
sheets,
this,
yeah, all these sheets are going to go up.
and you can see that it's dusty as fuck. Like something's gonna catch. Like you're in trouble.
Yeah, you know their hair is just like has so much hairspray in
So
it.
much Aquanet. That's a lot of Aquanet.
That whole place is gonna go up.
That's gonna go. But she approaches this room. There's a casket in the room, and she approaches the casket, and I scream laughed when he bursts out of the casket in this weird skull, crazy hair mask with like a fucking top hat. I couldn't handle it.
Before he pops out, she sees this, like they say a dozen times, a parchment, which is a signed deal of Paganini and the devil. And she's like, huh? And that's when he pops out.
Bitch, that's my paper.
Stabbing her.
It's
Some
so
nice
funny.
tummy stabbing going on.
Yeah.
And then
It's
this
so
is when
good.
we realize what's happening. It pulls back and we realize this is their music video. It's the beginning of this music video that they're going to film. The director, Mark,
They're discussing how Paganini killed his wife.
But he's just like, Dad, that's it. That's great. Hit her harder.
It's like, this is the king of horror.
Yeah, he's just got a camera. He's a lone photographer. Just yeah, stab her. Get her in the belly hard.
Yeah, he's so weird.
I love how they later just constantly refer to him as a genius.
Yeah.
He's a genius.
He's like, I killed the genius and stole his camera and just showed up.
Then we cut back and we meet Sylvia, and she's talking to Lavinia, the producer.
Yeah.
Sylvia owns the house, and she starts explaining this is allegedly the spot where Paganini signed his deal with the devil and killed his wife.
Yeah.
And you're like, wait, I thought this was just a house that old composers.
I know. And the gross thing, she says the grossest thing that he played out of the strings of her guts.
Yeah, he took her intestines and made them his strings. The backstory.
I really hated
his
that.
violin had quite a unique sound. All right, ladies, get ready for filming your music video. Go to the makeup trailer. So
they call them girls too, which pissed G and me both off. I'm like, these are women, bitch.
And for me, I was like, yeah. I would say the same thing. Girls.
Yeah, and then we see David was the masked man. And Sylvia's complimenting the director. That's my job as a filmmaker. One of your favorites.
To scare people. And this part is really funny because Lavinia, when he says that's my job to scare people, it goes into Lavinia, and the camera work on this part, she says, and it's my job to pay, and pay. Yeah. And when it's doing it, she has this weird, creepy smile that doesn't make sense for the context of what's happening. And it like slowly pushes in on her. And it's like, what is
Why are we doing
shot?
this? Yeah.
Because she constantly mentions how much money she's wasting on these women.
Yeah, and she, at this point, she's just like, okay, whatever. I'll say it. Just zoom in. Whatever. Hi, I'm doing it. I'm doing the thing you want me to do.
Is this what you wanted, Luigi?
Is this what you wanted? Great.
And then we have a wonderfully odd scene with Donald Pleasence. He's on a gondola ride, and he's hugging the bag of money, and he's like petting it. He's totally just petting it as he goes, and he's like, yes.
It's like, is this your first bag of money? I feel like you've had a bag of money before.
You seem like a guy who totes around bags of money,
Yeah.
duffels of dollars.
Go, little demons.
Yeah, so he goes up to the top of the roof of a cathedral and he starts throwing the money and he's
Yeah, I'm like, you
little
didn't really
demons,
even like
little
it.
demons, little demons. So from what I understand, which is what he kind of says in a voiceover, is like all of these little dollar bills are little demons that are going to turn into Paganini's demons or something.
Yeah, I was like, it feels like your spell is like not that great.
Yeah.
If you have to like get the money and then throw it away to get the spell to work.
Well, it's like it's the intention, it's the selling your soul, and the selling of his soul turns into demon problems. I
Yeah.
don't know. It's a concept.
Yeah. But I did love the shot, and I imagine
it's a great
like
shot. It's a great
you're
shot.
sitting down there, and there's just like money raining down on you.
And you're like all excited, and you grab it, and it
Cool.
says like, "This
And
is
it's a
not
demon."
money." Oh,
Yeah.
great!
Thanks a
All
lot.
right, this is movie money.
Oh
Ugh.
shit!
I got my hopes up and everything.
I know,
Damn you, Donald Pleasence! It's not so pleasant.
Yeah, the first time you get movie money, though, you like it. It's like, oh, I like this, and then you're like, this is stupid. I could just get this on eBay. Like, this is dumb.
This is stupid. So then we cut away from that, and we are now in the video clip.
Yeah, the video clip. Yep, I like the mannequins with the tulle draped over them.
Yeah, we start with this like mask.
Yeah.
In a red cape, like dancing, this man mask with like a goatee or whatever, and then
it's like a devil. It's
up.
like whenever you would see the devil, like in human form, that's what I used to see in like as a kid.
Like a
that's
sexy lady body with a demon face, because she opens it up, and you're like, first of all, this sexy pink spandex outfit.
Oh, so good.
It's like
I love it. It's my favorite outfit.
It's the best outfit.
Yeah, it's my favorite outfit.
And then you get a real nice close up on her butt.
Yeah, we love
like
her
real
butt.
Nice.
Yeah, girl.
I mean, it's really just like a round pink. It's so close that you're like, what am I looking at? Oh, it's her butt.
Oh, it's her butt. Good. Yeah, good.
We're so close, I can't make out the details.
Yeah. And what I loved about this next shot is we revealed in Kate, the lead singer, with like this weird braid, and it keeps hitting her in the face, but she's playing it off like it's not hitting her in the face.
And I love it because the girls are playing. The girls, I just said it.
You said it.
I said girls.
They're women. They're hot women.
What have I done? I shouldn't be online.
Go apologize to your daughters and your wife.
And so they're playing, but there's nobody on the drums. Their drums are playing, but there's nobody behind the drums. And the first time I noticed, I was like, wait, why isn't he behind the drums? And then the camera pans, and you see him holding a fog machine, like, on the fog guy. It's like, you couldn't hire another person.
Yeah. And again, it's just really close shots of asses and pussies. Just over and over again. I think we got the shot. It's like literally you could just repeat over and over again the shots you have if that's the whole video.
No, you can't. We need them moving in different ways.
Yeah, we need new pussy shots.
We need different angles.
Yeah. But then I love how abrupt it is. Cut! That's enough for me.
They're not like the song is like 2/3 of the way done, and they've got all of these mannequins. They've got a bunch of mannequins with just like silk fabric over the top of them. That's the music video. I have to point that out because when they go to all right, ladies, go to the makeup trailer. This is
but I this is where he says that horrible thing, and I just wrote puke. You're very, very, very great girls.
Oh yes, yeah. Ew.
You would have to leave immediately if someone said that to me. It's like, I can never see you again. That is really disgusting. But
here's the thing. He's a genius, so we put up with it.
That's fine.
It's fine. It's society. Get over it.
But he says he doesn't think he can finish a day. And I love that Lavinia says, you have to. And she's like, I'm going to have to pay the rent again. And then they're like, oh, you know what? No, we'll make you pay only half the rent. The
Yeah.
rent? Like, what? Have you ever heard anyone say it that way? It's like they're renting an apartment or an Airbnb. Like, it's weird.
What would you say? Rental
The
fee?
fee,
If
the rental fee.
you still are renting it.
I don't know. It sounds like the way that we say, "Oh, I got to pay my rent this month."
Right. So the ladies at this point go up to the makeup room, which is just a dirty room.
Yeah, just talking about what a genius Mark is.
That's-
Did you see the shot he got of my pussy? Oh,
this is
great.
This is my on-set speculation. On-set speculation. This entire scene was improvised. Am I wrong? This entire scene was just the director going like, well, we need something here.
Some shit.
You guys need to change. This was like put in after the fact because they realized that Kate took her jacket off.
Yeah.
They're like, why didn't you have your jacket in that scene? We have to justify it. Let's go film something. And because like the only dialogue is just like, okay, just talk about, I don't know, how genius Mark is. Go.
Yeah. And I really also love that their outfits are all leotards with just shit on top of them. So they reveal, oh, I'll take this off, and now I'm just in a leotard, and you're in a leotard. Like everything's just like aerobics outfits.
Because like it doesn't feel like any. I guess there is a point in this scene because it does get Rita away from the pack.
Yeah.
So it does do that, but like in the weirdest way.
Yeah, it's like you have spent all this time doing like weird information dumps. And then you go in here and say absolutely fucking nothing.
There's a line that
their exposition lines are just horrible.
That Elena says, who's the one in the pink spandex. She says a line where she's like, "I love how he used the dummies, had us move around the dummies." And then Kate's like, "I told you, he's a genius."
It's like, girl, I need to.
What is
take
your
you
level?
Out.
Like,
you are so impressed by nothing, girl.
And so they decide, well, we better get back down there. And Rita's like, well, tell Lavinia not to worry. I'll be down in a minute. Telling Lavinia not to worry is like telling a fish not to swim.
Oh, God. So they go downstairs and they're just gossiping. They're just gossiping girls.
Girls.
And Rita, the hottest one, is doing her makeup in the mirror, having that little bit of alone time, regulating her nervous system.
Because she's not doing anything important. She just needed to get away from everyone's bad energy.
Yeah. So then a masked freak comes in and she's like, oh, hey, Daniel, how come you came back up? It ain't Daniel, bitch. And then he has a violin and a knife shoots out of it like a wiener.
Yeah. What a great, stupid weapon. A knife violin. Or a violin knife.
Yeah, so and I love, she doesn't even try to get away. It's like as soon as you see a knife, you just go, oh no.
And she does this thing where she's like, stop, no, wait. And then she just closes her eyes and just stays there waiting.
And the way he cuts into her skin is like cutting cake. It looked like, is it her or is it cake? We're gonna get Mikey Day again.
Get him in.
Get Mikey in. So they cut her up, and now the hottest one's dead.
She's dead.
That really pissed me off. I was very upset. I'm like, I needed to see more of her. And in this moment, I felt like I wasn't going to.
You felt betrayed in this moment.
Mm-hmm. And then in another room, Daniel, don't you recognize me?
Well, before we even get there, before we get to Rita, we have this whole scene of them going like, we don't know where she went. We can't find Rita. Oh, well, I guess Daniel has to dress up, play Rita.
Yeah.
And he's like, what? Like, I'm just going to wear a wig and lipstick?
Wait, some lipstick?
You know, I can't do that. I'm signed to another label. And you're like, what?
What is going on?
Wearing a mask is fine, but I can't wear lipstick because I'm on another label.
It's like you were playing drums in the original video.
What's happening?
Wait, Now you can't do this. That's weird. And then they say they're going to do mannequin orchestra.
Right, because they're like, you just said it, mannequins. Like they didn't have 30 mannequins 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, you've already been using those.
Yeah, that's the entirety of this video clip.
Yeah. So then now we see hot Rita again.
We do. Daniel walks off in a huff, and
I have to get ready to see her again.
It's very unexpected. She is in a
gorgeous white caftan, like a lace caftan. Oh my god, it was so hot.
And her hair is like wet, but like not too wet, but like
just the right amount of wet.
Yeah.
And she's like, and he's like, Rita, why are you dressed like that? I'm like, bitch, don't talk to her that way.
Excuse me?
She can be dressed however the fuck she wants, okay? And she wanders down the hall, and he follows her, as anyone would do.
You would have to.
And I love that G said it was bisexual lighting. It made me laugh so much. Because the different tones in the room are like the colors of the bisexual flag, and I'm sure they didn't do that on purpose, but it was so good. And he enters and just sees an hourglass.
Yes. He's trying to follow her. She's gone. There's not only an hourglass, but it's like 3 feet tall.
He then gets attacked by a shadowy figure.
A shadowy figure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't really know. This is an
dude.
Yeah, this is an off-screen kill. We just kind of go, okay.
And now we get a shot of the mansion day for night, I guess.
Yes, day for night. I actually recently watched a French film called Two Orphan Vampires that did the exact same thing, but they justified it really well.
Yeah.
Because the vampires could only see at night and they only saw in blue. And I'm like, you did that just so you could shoot day for night, but you justified it, so I don't care.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
And they're screaming for Rita. Bet you ain't gonna get an answer. Especially out there.
But at least, because at first I was like, why does nobody care that Rita's gone? Like, you're like, she's gone. What do we do? I don't know. Look for her?
Yeah. You know her. You work with her. She's part of your band.
I'm assuming a friend.
The show must go on. You know?
And so at least this point I was like, oh no, they are not going to actually look for Daniel in a way that they didn't look for Rita. Because they're like, Daniel, Rita. And I was like, oh, thank God.
Thank God. He's so predictable.
Is he?
Huh. He's been doing some really wild shit. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, he brought devil music into your house, into your band.
And I love that Sylvia calls them back in, but they say, one more yell. Okay. And they yell for them one more time and then go back in.
And then they kind of go into another room. Did they see her screaming at this point? Sylvia brings them in. Sylvia's like, you guys got to check this out.
They're crowded going down a hall, and all you can hear is the clomping of their footsteps.
Yeah.
And I think about all those times on set where they're putting that foam stuff on the bottoms of my shoes that I hated. It ruined every pair of shoes they ever did it to. But I was just like, could we have like tried? Clonk, clonk, clonk. They did not give a fuck.
So she brings them to this thing. Is this where they do the line about
what a strange light? It's more than strange. It's weird.
I didn't even know that strange and weird had like a different level.
Yeah, like I feel like that's the same thing. That's fine. And then they go into the math equation room.
Yes, and there's like ash on the floor in the shape of a human.
And it's Daniel's ring is in the ash.
Yeah. There's no way that could happen, even if the devil himself came out of the floor. And what happens? The floor opens up.
Phew, it's a sinkhole.
Sucks.
But I love that their first thing is, oh, Daniel's playing a joke on us.
Yeah.
It's like, the hell, bitch. Like, the
floor's
falling apart.
What will this guy do next?
But, the floor's falling apart. This place must be rotten.
Help her. Like, she falls down, and Lavinia and
She's
Eleanor
so quick.
She falls down through that hole.
Yeah.
And Lavinia and Elena back up, and they're like, help her, Mark.
Yeah, Mark ain't doing shit.
He's like, huh? Huh? I'm the master of horror.
Yeah, I don't do that shit. No.
So he goes down, puts his hand down there, and I interrupted you.
No. Go ahead, because what you're
Oh,
saying is before what I'm saying.
he puts his hand down there, and there's this green light that comes out, and he gets electrocuted.
Yeah. He's like,
And
fuck that.
all hell is going loose.
But I love how quickly, like, Lavinia is like, that's my product down there. I got to figure out how to get her out of this shit.
But well, that happens right after this little scene here.
Yeah.
So he gets electrocuted, and Elena is like panicked.
Yeah.
She's like, we have to help Mark.
There's not a single thing we can do for Kate.
Yeah. We have to help Mark.
Yeah.
Screw her. I got to help him. So she grabs Mark and just takes him to the car, and
they run
hops
off
in the car, and they drive off in the car. And then all of a sudden there's like the electrocution, the blue lightning,
the invisible
force, invisible wall, or a force field.
The invisible force field.
Car just explodes. Mark is dead.
Mark is like, fried.
Yeah, she
like
jumps
a hot
out.
Dog. They got microwaved too much.
So they're like, oh, what happened? I don't know. An invisible wall? And then there's screaming from inside.
Lavinia and Sylvia, they're coming running out.
Yep.
Yeah. So now they're assessing the damage.
And then is that when there's more screaming coming in?
Then they hear Kate.
Yeah.
They hear Kate, so they're going back. They're back in the hall again.
There's a lot of this just like back and forth. They're like, what is the point of us like going? We can't just like stay in one spot. We have to just keep returning to that spot.
Yep. So they're looking for Kate in the glowing sinkhole. And what I wrote here is like, these bitches love splitting up.
Oh, love it.
Like, that's the last damn thing that I would be doing when people's disappearing is splitting up. It's like, no, we all fucking stay in eye shot of each other. You got better chances with numbers. Yeah. This house has always had the reputation of being haunted, Sylvia says. Okay, and Lavinia, she's got a flashlight. This is when Lavinia's
like, I'm going down there. This is what you were talking about her.
It's amazing, like how she just like, okay, I'm going to go in there. I'm like, literally for no one.
Well, like you said, it's her product.
Yeah.
She has invested so much in these.
Yeah.
Women. That she has to like, nope, I've invested too much. I have to do this.
She's going, Christy's like, stay here.
No,
bitch, no. I'll be all right. And she just calls through. And I love that she called it a Rumpelstiltskin hole. It made me laugh. Yeah, so she goes into the hole. Kate, and she's yelling and going through. And then Chrissy and Sylvia hear a scream.
Upstairs.
Mm-hmm. So they got to go check that out.
Well, what do you call? I have Elena written down here for you. You ever named Christy?
Oh, I had Chrissy and Sylvia. That's what I had.
Man, see, I don't know. I thought it was Elena. Anyways, Sylvia decides, you stay here. I go upstairs.
Yeah.
And
let's split up.
Yeah, Pink Spandex is like, I'm staying downstairs.
Yeah.
You go upstairs. And Pink Spandex.
Yeah, she's got like the weird shit growing.
Got a weird thing growing. What is this? What is this on my arm?
Yeah.
I guess we'll find out soon.
Yeah. Sorry, girl.
And so when Sylvia goes upstairs, she doesn't really see anything. She looks out the window.
It's Elena on IMDb. There was like a weird dubbing issue.
Oh, okay.
She just said, okay.
So what does she see out the window but Daniel doing this like, come on. Come over here.
He's inviting.
Yeah, he was very inviting.
Yeah.
And so she runs after him, but he's gone. And then we hear some moaning.
Yeah.
And it's Kate chilling in an empty pool. Well, it's not fully empty. There's scuzz water.
By the way, it's so gross. Like, you're filming an independent film, they tell you have to get in there and lay down. Like, you've put me in a motherfucking sinkhole. You put me in this dirty-ass swimming pool. Ugh. Sylvia, this house is haunted. Yeah, no fucking shit. Genius.
But she like wakes up and is like, "Who are you?" I'm
Yeah.
Sylvia. This is my house.
Yeah. I've been here the whole time. Like, hello. This is the room I started in.
Oh yes, so Lavinia
Yeah,
comes back.
Lavinia. She comes back.
Lavinia comes back.
Yeah.
Gets to the end of it, pulls out,
She's walking
realizes
up to
she's
a
in the same
weird
spot.
glow. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the room I started in. So she's going in circles up there. She runs around screaming for Sylvia.
Yeah.
And then we're back in the math equation room, right?
That's where she pops back out of. And then they do find each other. Wait, Kate
Yeah.
finds Sylvia.
Yeah, Kate and Lavinia arrive and they all hug.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
at this point, they're like kind of freaked out of like, where is she? Where is she? She
There's
should have been
something
here.
maddening in this house, something monstrous. Time and space have their own rules.
There's some insane dialogue. And so they realize that Elena is gone. But why? It's impossible. She has to be here. What happened to her? So they go out, and I love the scene where they're kind of freaking out about where she is. And then Kate just screams like bloody murder because she sees goo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's so random when she screams from that. It's like after everything that's happened, seeing a little bit of dirty stares makes you. Sorry, G.
She's horror screaming, and it's just this, and what it looks like as they follow this trail, it looks like they just grabbed a bunch of like kids' finger paints,
Yeah,
and just sort of like dumping it out.
And then they're gonna they run to the makeup room, heavy breathing, and they're a very hideous Elena jumps out at them, looking like ketchup and mustard monster. A ketchup and mustard toad is what she wrote. I'm like, anytime you can say toad, girl, yes. And no one wants to touch her, and I don't blame them.
No,
like,
she's grody.
It's disgusting.
She's grody, and she ends up dying, and they're all like, what is this? How did this happen so fast? Nothing could do that. And Lavinia.
Oh, Lavinia talks about the 18th century fungus she saw on a TV documentary special.
And so they're like, yes, that's it. And they talk about how that there's this wood that they used to make Stradivarius violins. It's a special wood they used for violins that had a unique sound.
Different. Yeah. It's some terrible curse that's out to kill us one by one. And this is Lavinia. She's so knowledgeable about wood fungus. Lavinia and Kate decide Paganini and the devil and shit are involved, okay?
Yeah, they just decide this.
They decided. And we have to fight the monster with his own tools. You don't think he sold his soul to the devil, do you? So I think they're realizing they need to play this music on the violin.
And also, we didn't point this out. When they played the song, the new song, which was pretty rockin', when they were doing the music video, it didn't sound anything like the piano music.
It was a completely different song.
Completely different song, but we're supposed to buy that these are inspired by this piano music. Okay.
It's something like a mathematical problem.
She gives this insane justification. I can't even go into it because there's all of the music and math,
metaphysical music theory, astronomy,
and there's a belief that our whole society was built on the mathematics of music. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, it's very devil went down to Georgia. Yeah, it seems like the plan is going to be they have to like outplay the devil.
Yes, they have to play the music in order to send him back. And here I'm going to place another on-set speculation, if I may. Not a single person knows how to play music.
No. None of these instruments. Bling,
and
bling, bling,
not
bling,
only
bling.
that, they definitely did not have music for the actors on set. There was no inspiration. There was no. It was just just play the violin. And so she has to do this thing, and the matching up of her playing the violin to the actual violin music being played is so insanely off. Like her bow movements and the music while it's playing is like, that's crazy.
Insane. Yeah.
And it happened with every musical performance. They're just
no one did any research about it at all.
Not only did they not do research, it was like you had no music track to go on.
No.
All the music was given to you after.
And I love that it's like they're playing this music that they played at least 3 times.
But she's got to have the sheet music.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I just had to point that out.
Yeah. And now let's see what happens. Nothing's happened then.
Right. Yeah. Go ahead.
Nothing's happened. Things are just the same as before.
Well, what do we need to do? We need to go check and see if the...
Take a look and see if the invisible barrier is gone.
Just take a look at that.
Because the way you see anything invisible is with your eyes. So they walk into the darkness, and now we're out in the night again. It's blue.
Yes.
Surprising.
She checks. It's gone. She puts her
but you can hear birds chirping, dogs barking. This is a very live place that they're filming, that they're trying to pretend like they're so secluded.
And so
they have the same conversation they had, but now in the blue light.
They just repeat it.
Yeah. Good.
Did we get that? We'll fix it in post. Will you?
Yep. So they're gonna go walk over to the car, and if it's gone, we're all free. Okay, we're gonna check this invisible barrier. So Kate and Lavinia get zapped, and Sylvia pulls them back. Why? So we go back into the foyer after this, and the women have an argument.
Yes, this is my favorite bit of acting in the entire film.
Yeah.
Because just the way that Kate is, it's this weird monologue that she has where she's like, what am I doing wrong? What's the problem? I know it's in the music. Am I playing it wrong? Of course. How could I be so stupid? You have to play it backwards. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. And she grabs Lavinia. She's like, don't you hear me, Lavinia? The only way to get Paganini and his fucking music out of here. Yes, I mean it. Out of this fucking nightmarish place.
Oh my God. She's so brilliant. She did it. She finally did it. She showed us her audition scene.
This is what got her hired.
This is the fucking thing that booked it.
She just gave everything she had to this weird dialogue. And she's like, I'm committing to this.
In it. So she goes to play the music backwards, and then it bursts into flames. Yeah. So fuck that.
You're such a great musician. You can sight read backwards. Good for you.
Yeah. Believing it. It burns Lavinia's hand.
Yeah. The parchment goes up in flames, right? Yeah. It goes up in flames. Am I wrong?
You are so right.
Okay. And then I just want to point that out right now.
Yeah.
Because there's something in about 2 minutes.
Yeah. Lavinia gets crushed by the force field.
Yes, this is a great death.
The pantomime smashing.
She gets mimed to death. She legit gets a mime death. It's great.
And her blood splatters everywhere. She gets smushed. My favorite death of the whole thing.
For sure.
Hands down. So Sylvia gets backed into the corner by the bastard. With the violin and the knife.
They haven't used the word bastard in this film.
But they really...
But at this point, they're like...
He's the bastard.
Can we get 30 bastards in here?
Yeah. We need to just get this out.
Paganini finally breaks out his violin knife again.
Yep.
Don't move, you bastard. I like how she's just... Sylvia's like, don't move. Stop moving. Don't move. It's like, is that how you're going to stop a killer? Just stay there, bastard.
It's like this weird knife violin thing does something to women.
You bastard.
Yeah, they can't just run away. So now we're back to Day for Night Blue.
Quit victim blaming, Jenny. Oh. Go ahead. Continue.
Snap zoom from boarded up window, assuming the window to the room the women are in. I guess that's what this shot is, right? They're boarded up in there. The sky, they show that it's a full moon. And now we're on a hot set dance hall mannequin room.
Woo!
The masked man is setting up.
He's setting up. He's got a bass case.
Uh-huh.
A giant bass case.
Yep, Kate's all bloody. They were watching the Genevieve clock. You see the brand name of it.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Shout out.
Shout out.
The masked weirdo is carrying the cello to the middle of the mannequin room, and he drags Kate and puts her in the case.
In it. It's pretty big. It's pretty big.
And all the clomping in the room is still clomping. Clomp, clomp,
Still clomping.
Clomp.
And so he just sets up and he starts playing. Playing.
And he's terrible too at pretending to play. And mind you, he's working it so and it's a slow fucking song. It's like a very
nobody told me. There was no communication on the music. And then his violin playing just starts fires.
Yeah. And she's in the case waking up and like, oh shit, I'm in here. I'm stuck. I'm burning.
I'm burning. You bastard!
You bastard! She's panicking in there. Clock strikes. The sun is up. And so then the guy, I guess it's like a vampire thing.
I guess he can't deal
burns
with the
up
sun.
like a vampire.
But also, I love how fast the sun comes up on this shot.
Yeah.
It's like it's starting to come up. You see just the very top of it. It cuts back to him for 3 seconds, goes back, and it's way up in this, not even fully up, way up. Oh, damn, that went fast.
Yeah.
3 seconds, the sun went from here to here.
Yeah, so Kate gets out and there's like ashes, but in the shape of the music symbol.
She gets out because the sun magically unlocks base cases.
Yeah, of course. Of course. So I was sitting here like, okay, so I guess maybe in the fine print, he only had till sun up to do this, or else everything else is fine.
Comes back to normal. But not only is he gone, but he turns into a pile of ashes in the shape of a treble clef.
Yeah.
Okay. But also at this part, the violin goes up in flames, and then the sheet music, which already went up in flames, goes up in flames again. Yep. And it's bloody this time. Because
it's like, bitch, you had a backup copy? You're making these kind of soul contract deals with backup copies?
That's not cool. I thought this was an original parchment.
Yeah. You wax sealed this, you bitch.
So Kate finally, she escapes, gets out of the house. Sun is up. She's relieved.
A car up. Yep. A woman in red steps out. And we've revealed that the woman in red is Sylvia.
I don't understand. I love this whole ending because the way that they tell us that it's not difficult and it's easy to understand. It's such a simple concept. And then go on to explain this ridiculous justification. And she's like, I don't understand that. Well, it's simple, really.
Oh, yeah.
What is really this justification you're giving me? So Sylvia is our little girl from the very beginning of the film.
Yeah, she's that crazy girl in the bonnet from the beginning.
Yes.
And she works with Mr. Pickett, and he says, Daniel knew me as Mr. Pickett. Perhaps I don't have a name. Perhaps I have 1,000 names.
And then he's like, do you understand? He says that. Perhaps I have 1,000 names. Do you understand? No.
Why would I understand that? This is really weird.
A weird riddle to just throw on somebody who's dealing with trauma at this moment.
Let's say I'm the organizer for Sylvia's own private hell. Oh, okay. Why didn't you just fucking say that first?
Yeah. You only got talking riddles.
Yeah, just tell me that.
But
Sylvia seems to like it though, because she's like smiling, like, yeah.
Isn't this wonderful?
It's great. The people who come here have already been condemned.
Yes. And it's kind of, they explain it's this weird cycle that Sylvia has to bring people in every single night for them to die so that she can relive her punishment for killing her mom. Yeah.
And then we see another car pull up and a new family get out.
Perhaps the only innocent is the child.
Yeah.
And she might get away. And that's when Kate's like, wait a minute.
I'm not dead.
I didn't die.
I'm still alive.
Does that mean I can go free?
I'm safe. Am I good? I don't like people who sell their souls for money and success. And then he stabs Kate in the
With a
belly.
treble clef knife.
Yeah, and it's like, I missed the part where she's the one who sold
I
her
missed that
soul. Like,
part, yeah.
she had nothing to do with your deal with
Yeah,
Daniel.
that was Daniel.
And it's another cake belly shot.
Yes. But I do wonder, because when Kate knew an awful lot about this sheet music
She did,
when he brought it to her, but it felt like she knew it just on her own time.
On her own, yeah.
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 She just is a big Paganini fan.
Yeah, and I love he says, "Goodbye, little sinner."
Goodbye, little sinner.
Go on, Sylvia, talk to them. Don't play hard to get.
Yeah.
And then he goes to Kate, "You're going to love being here." What? Why? Why would I love being here? I hate it. I have been trying to leave.
Yeah. Don't you understand what I was doing this entire time?
Yeah.
The family goes inside, door closes, and that's the end of the film.
A real enchantment.
Divine. And I think that will, what do we have for the moment you've been waiting for? Your movie MVP! What do you got? Wardrobe. That's a great one.
Yeah.
That's great. They
was
really did
cheese, too.
that thing. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't go with wardrobe, but I fully am on board with that one. Yeah. I went with...
It was a close one with the dialogue, but the wardrobe was...
I went with Vince Tempura, the composer who did all the music. I loved the score, not just the music, the rock and roll music, but the score. I had a blast with that score. It was it was
a good one.
It's good Italian scores, because they can be weird in the best way.
Yeah, I love when it feels just unhinged.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now do we
remake, reboot, reimagine, remaster, sequel, or prequel? Or did they already? Well, I'll be honest with you. I flip-flopped on this one back and forth. Just because it's like, is it a remake or a reboot for me?
It's remake for me.
Remake for you? Because I wonder about that endless loop. Like, can we play in that world of endless
that's
loops?
good. Yeah.
Or
that's a good thought.
Like, how many different ways is, like, Paganini really the bad guy in every one? He'd have to be. So I don't know if I am on board with the Paganini being but the cycle, I don't know. That's why I was like, is it just a remake, or
like if the people who get dragged in then become a part of the haunting, then we get more of Hottie Patati Rita.
There you go. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. So reboot it, but only with her at the time
of
this
over and over and over again. In different cool see-through outfits.
Great. It's a deal. We
did it. That's great.
Get up. Get up.
And this Nostalgia of the Week, we have our special guest, professional air musician, Michael Ulrich. Welcome.
Well, hello. My name, of course, is Michael Ulrich, and I am a professional air musician, an artist, a street performer, etc. Most people only know air guitar or air drums, but it is so much more than that. Now, my nostalgia is for a time and a place where people gave a damn for their art form. The film you watched, Paganini Horrible, disgusted and offended me and my entire profession. The musical mimicry was unrefutably inadequate. This motion, back and forth like a spastic orangutan, is a fiddle, not a violin, you twit. This is a guitar, this is a bass, this is a guitar, this is a bass. Saxophone, oboe, flute, clarinet, trumpet. If you're not going to commit to the part, don't accept the role. There are those dedicated to the craft who have spent 20, 30 years grinding air music scenes across this great country, begging for their chance to show their mastery of musical mimicry. Yet there you are, skating by your arrogant ignorance. Slide whistle, kazoo, tambourine. Hire me, damn it, someone. I'm a one-man imaginary orchestra. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must find a corner to go busk with my make-believe banjo. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding. Back to you.
All right. That was a weird individual.
Yeah, and that brings us to our new segment.
Have a new segment. What? Jenny,
Top five.
One top five.
And this is your top five.
So these are our five favorite lines from the film.
Yes, it's great dialogue.
At number 5, we have, "Yeah, you're right. I've heard of this special wood before, and it's special sounding violins."
Yay! Number 4, cut. That's enough for me. You are very, 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 very great girls.
And at number 3, "We have to go take a look and see if the invisible barrier is gone."
Yes. Number 2, no one has ever done anything like this, remotely like it before, except for Michael Jackson with Thriller and his fantastic video clip.
And our number one favorite line of the film. "This is the fungus for sure. I saw it enlarged in a TV documentary."
Enlarged in a TV documentary. She had to deliver some bangers, this one.
She sure did. And we have also Zodiac Speculations.
Oh, yes. Zodiac Speculations with Jenny.
Okay, so here we go. I think Lavinia gives Capricorn.
She
Fearless.
gives the cap.
She does. Fearless, business-oriented, not male-centered, time is money, she don't play, but loyal to the point where she was going to go back in there and get her.
She did do that.
Sylvia, I think, is a Taurus, rock and bod, and obsessed with her house. Paganini, elusive and vindictive, Aquarius or Cancer man vibes. Daniel, he sold his soul to impress a chick who wasn't even the main contractual band. I'm gonna go with Capricorn for him because I dated a Capricorn who behaved that way. Rita is the hottest one, but quiet, doesn't like to be a part of everything, stayed behind to look at herself in the mirror. So I think she's definitely a Virgo. Kate is Sagittarius, in your face, commanding, excited about new big ideas like Bon Jovi. Alternate, if it's not Sagittarius, it's Aries, because you and we both have that same kind of like vibe. And that was so fun.
Yeah. I'm with all of the 4-star reviews on that one. It was fun.
It was really fun.
It's just very, very silly. I love to live in those types of worlds.
Yeah. Well,
that'll do it for us.
Thanks, B-Siders.
I'm glad to be back. Yes, thank you, B-Siders. Welcome back.
I'm Jenny Wenger.
And I'm Jeremy Briggs.